How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Mm-hmm. What's up? I got here cracking my tooth. What y'all got going on? How was your day? Happy new moon in Gemini. Yeah. What's going on? Let's get some messages, y'all. Let's get some messages. Messages. Matter of fact, let me put this thing up here. Ugh. Let me put it on the motherfucking bed because I need to feel it. Oh crap. It don't feel. Hold on, y'all. It done got plugged out. Ah, all right. Let me sit back down and gather myself. Yeah, let me turn it around so I can feel it. Yeah. Hopefully y'all can hear me because it's like right next to the phone. But anywho, let's get some messages. I want to. I got these in the mail. So we're gonna use these. Matter of fact, let's use them right now. How was your new moon? What y'all got going on? Oh yes, this air feels so great. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Cause that thing is like right next to the. Let me see. Come on in, come on in. How was your new moon? What did y'all do? My voice. I had such a good day. I had a really good motherfucking day. We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll. Big up to the Knicks. They won the championship. Okay. Yeah. New York, stand up. You should be very, very proud. 53 years. Remember, I kept saying 53, 35. I'm trying to tell you. There could be some like glitching with the electronics or something. Like, it could be a lot of shit going on. Well, Mercury does rule, all of that good shit. So there will be like some hiccups and stuff when it comes to that. Hey, hey, hey. All right, let me see if I can hear if that thing is too loud. Let me turn this up and see. All right, let me see if I can hear. Oh, it sounds good. I think it's too loud. Let me turn this up and see. All right, let me see if I can hear. Oh, it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds perfect. Okay, cool. Because I was like, y'all, it's hot. I need to get my air. I need the air. But anywho, what y'all got going on? How was your new moon? Did you manifest anything good? I heard give me a high five. So some of y'all could be watching like old stuff. Oh, these cars are cute. Look at these cars, y'all. I had ordered a long time ago and they just came in the mail. Observer. So somebody could definitely be watching as always. Ooh. Yeah, move. Okay, these are cute. Let's get into it. Let's see what's gonna come out for y'all. What's gonna be going on for the oh, and they sent the little baggie too. Okay. I got these up for Timu. I heard wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for the answers in the moonlight. When I saw your face. Ooh, bitch, the energy feels so good. I had such a wonderful day, y'all. I hope y'all had a good day too. Did y'all have a good day? Who's in here? Disclosure. Did y'all go see that Disclosure movie? Woo! Yeah. Somebody might be coming to tell you that they have to move. I hope it wasn't like, alley. Somebody could live somewhere they're not supposed to be staying. Oh no. Meeting. Yeah, you could be meeting somebody who looks like they're well off and put together, but they could be homeless. Yeah, authority. Yeah, this could be somebody who was on top and now they fell off in a sense. Most high, let me get some clear, precise messages for the collective. Block, bond, and rebuke any negative energy that is trying to infiltrate. Block any eye, deaf any ear that's coming over here with any negative vibration. Dispatch all the archangels, all Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, all the archangels to stand guard and hold the line. Dispatch our spirit guides, our ancestors. Why the fuck I can't talk? To also assist. Ashe, Ashe, cover everyone in my home. All right. Something about an octopus too. All right. These cards are new, so we're gonna have to like break them in. Let's see. Let's see what we got. 6 minutes in. Let's go. Cause I gotta hurry up. My baby. Well, he don't gotta go to bed yet. Man, 2 weeks left for school. 2 weeks left of school. Yeah, conflict. I feel like somebody want beef with y'all. Because how that person came in earlier, like I feel like somebody want a fucking problem with you and they cannot get you upset. They can't get you mad. It's just like they are just so uncomfortable. It's like, oh, I just want to grab her. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. And today was a Puerto Rican Day Parade, right? Big up on themselves. New York, stand the fuck up. I know they partying like when I tell you niggas is happy. Yeah, breakthrough. They are so mad that you are winning. Okay, they are so mad. Yeah, resistance, interference. I'm trying to tell you, they are so upset. Unblock me. L1 new will what? Nah. If you got blocked, you got blocked for a reason. I'm not playing with y'all. People need the messages. Okay? People need the messages. And y'all in here wanting to be playing and shit. Nobody got time. All right. Yes, let me shuffle up. I like to shuffle on camera so y'all can see me shuffle the cards. Okay? Yeah. All right, Spirit. What do you have for the collective? It's 8:47. Let me tell y'all the time. Oh, come 8:47 p.m. and it's June 14th, Sunday. I hope your day was absolutely amazing. Okay. So something about 8:11. You guys could have life paths 8, 4, and 7. Okay. Life paths 8, 4, and 7. Something about an octopus too. So somebody might be wanting to take something from you because I'm seeing the whole thing with Ursula and the Little Mermaid. Somebody could have made a deal with a water deity and they got to pay up and they can't because, you know, damn these cards. Let me just pick one. Let me just shuffle a little bit. Bitches be trying to sneak this. You be like, you raggedy. I'm telling you, nobody watches you more than a bitch who claim they don't care about you. Okay, agreement. Yep. Let me see. These cards are thick. These cards are so cute. Okay, 25 could be significant. 25. I'm trying to tell you, 77 could be very significant. Y'all could have signed a new lease. Remember, I said something about moving? Y'all could have bought a new plant. And I have bought a new plant. Y'all could be drinking coffee. Y'all could have took a trip or y'all on a vacation as we speak. Or you might be, coming back or settling in or about to leave. Yeah, authority. Okay. Some of y'all could have just recently new hire is giving me new hire. Okay. bought you a new house. When I said the whole thing about moving, yeah, ending one job and leaving to go to another chance. Yeah. Some of y'all could have got a second chance to do something you really love because maybe you kind of could have felt like you were repeating some type of cycle. Yeah. What this say? Shortage. Yeah, conflict. So you might have had to end something with somebody because you can consistently see that it's a continuous cycle. Nothing's moving, nothing's growing. Yeah. Loss. Yeah. So you cut your losses. I love it. I love it. Okay, what else with this agreement? And then we're gonna break it down. Wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for the answers. In the moon. Yeah. Something about Brazil. When I saw your face, carnival, a parade. Y'all could be at that parade, or y'all could be just coming from back from it. Two cards came. Alley again. Somebody could have made an agreement with somebody in an alleyway and shocked. Ooh, bitch. Maybe somebody made an agreement with the devil child and they don't know. They just realizing it now. Who they might have spoke to. This could even been somebody who met a celebrity who was just like, you know how some celebrities they walk around and you wouldn't know it's them, like some type of undercover boss. Some of them like to like put masks on and stuff, excuse me, and walk around like a normal person because they always get so much attention. And if they were to come out as themselves, people would be flocking to them. And some people just really like to vibe out. Like they don't want to always have people all in their fucking face all the time. You know what I'm saying? So somebody could have met, yeah, with the move again on the bottom of the deck. So somebody could have met a celebrity under one guise, one face, and now they're realizing like, holy shit, who, or somebody's getting scared that, or they could have met an angel. You know what I'm saying? A partner met an angel. Yeah, and they might be shocked, like, oh, this is so and so. Something about 25, 8, and 14. So 7, 8, 5. We missing the 6. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's definitely being enlightened, child, about some type of karmic cycle or something, or who they were in agreement with? Yeah. But somebody made a deal with the devil, honey. And now they gotta get the fuck on. Transfer. Yeah. This is giving like a destiny swap. Mentor. I'm trying to tell you. This could have been somebody who, yeah, access. Holy shit. So somebody done gave somebody access they had no business giving it to. I told you. I told you. This is crazy. And remember, somebody said, unblock me. If you got blocked for a reason. I don't just block people on here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I engage with the bullshit because you need that balance, baby. But other times, nah, we on a mission. We here to help people evolve and grow. Sometimes I'll go on a little tangent, but I gave the bitch what she wanted this morning, and now here we are. Oh, we are good. You know what I'm saying? We always good. Like 4 is my relationship with Jay going to work out. Hi, Yasmin. Okay, meeting. All right. So what's this agreement? So this is definitely two people, or this could even be a relationship coming together. This could be a relationship coming together. And somebody is seeing some shit online like, holy shit, I cannot believe these motherfuckers done parting it up. This could even be somebody who was telling somebody like, oh, I don't talk to that person. I don't fuck with this one, X, Y, and Z. And then they turn around and they together, you know? Yeah, reversal, tension. I'm trying to tell you. So I don't know. Somebody done reverse, and it ain't even Mercury retrograde yet. You know? All right, what's this agreement? A mentor. I don't know if this is somebody who set somebody up to do something and now they're like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm caught up in some bullshit. But we'll see. This could even be somebody who has something coming to their home. Oh my God. Aftermath. I'm trying to tell you, the alley, somebody could have lost everything. Look at somebody home. And that coffee, something about coffee still sitting there brewing. And then look here. about coffee. So something about the morning, something could have happened in the morning. Okay, with a mentor, somebody could have came into agreement to do something. 25 and 4. 7 and 4 is 11. Mm. Somebody could have came into agreement and didn't even realize it. And alleys are like dark and cold, right? Alleys usually have things that are hidden that you wouldn't expect to find, like the garbage or, you know, homeless people usually be in an alley or something, or cats, or you know what I'm saying? So somebody could have been getting mentored by somebody and they're seeing the aftermath like this person really didn't help me evolve or grow. They just threw me into some type of lack loss. Okay. So this could be somebody who trusted somebody or getting bad fucking advice and fucked around and found out. Now they losing everything. And I tell y'all, when y'all come on here with this tarot shit, it's all about you. It's not about anybody else. This shit will have you looping and waiting and holding on to something that you don't need to be holding on to. You need to be catching a lesson on why this happened, why did this occur, and how can I apply it to my life. But no, y'all sit on here, y'all want to pour in and keep asking questions and questions and questions. And I'm not saying don't ask your stuff, whatever, but y'all keep pouring into people who are not making sure that you are evolving. They're just taking your money, and then now you're out here in lack. You sat here and was waiting for Billy Bob Bojo to come back or all this stuff when all that money you could have been saving it to move or find something better to do or invest in a business or so forth and so on. And y'all sit here and allow these people to fucking twist y'all all around, okay? And then you're sitting here like, how the fuck did I end up here? You know what I'm saying? And that's why I told you when I first came in here, I was like, I'm not charging y'all. I want y'all to save y'all money and catch a little bit of lessons y'all can catch. If you want to donate, fine, that's up to you, but it's not required. But when I realized there were other readers coming on in here and playing in my motherfucking face, asking fucking questions, because when I was doing those lives and saying, no, that's not happening, or all this shit, or just throwing mad shade and shit, I said, no, y'all gonna pay me to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Because people will do that. They will waste your fucking time at all costs. And I'm here to help because either way, I'm gonna be blessed. Nothing you say or do to me, I'm still gonna have every single thing I need. You hear me? Everything I need. Okay? All right now. So let's move forward. What y'all saying? Are you taking questions? If you send me in the go check the description if you want one question. You are so, yeah, they will have you looping and shit, looping and looping and looping. That's why I try to come on here and give y'all a little feedback so y'all can have a little better understanding. But people don't like to hear, you know what I'm saying, what's good for them. They want to be fucking around in drama. They like to be in low vibrational energy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to heal and grow. They don't want betterment. They're okay with settling. They're okay with just the lackadaisy bullshit lifestyle they have when they drink and smoke and drug and fucking talk about people, figure out what Billy Bob and Jem is doing and all this shit. At the end of the day, Billy Bob, Bojo, Roger, Kelly, they all doing their shit. They living their fucking life. You over here checking for them, not the other way around. You see what I'm saying? What does this say? Bureaucracy? Yeah, this is somebody caught up in some shit. Put my glasses on. Hold on, y'all. Something about 81. Hourglass, your ID. This could even be immigration, DMV. Yeah, somebody is shocked. They could have wasted so much time. Life has been passing them by. Somebody could definitely be caught up. This could even be somebody who went to immigration, or you know how they have those people who help you fill out your paperwork, or this is like a realtor or something, but it's giving me more so official. Like even this is like social services, like a social worker that was supposed to help you. And y'all could be finding out some shit like y'all done came into agreements with something that y'all have no business with. Damn, we gotta break this down a little more. Some of y'all could definitely be caught up now. This is giving me like fake ID, fake paperwork. You know, somebody could be seeing somebody get caught up online with this phone here. Look how he's looking. Shocked. So something definitely changed with that 5 and that 10 here. 28 could be significant. You guys could be 42 years old. Something could have happened when you were 18. You could have been trying to get paperwork and documentation since you were 18. Now you're 57. It's so crazy because I had ran into this boy, Pablo, from high school in the supermarket. And he was telling me about another friend. So I'm like, oh, Pablo, what's good? Mind you, this nigga driving a Benz, big money nigga. He said his family done, do contracting. Like his family's well known as contractors out here. He said that when TRUMP came in, he just got his citizenship. And I'm like, nigga, how? So how was you in school and stuff? He was like, they were making it hard. They just wouldn't give it to me and my family. I said, so how the fuck did your family build all of this? And they weren't even like official. He was like, I don't know. So this could be somebody who's just paperwork. It's like you're starting to see like you just been following the lead of people who were not who you supposed to been fucking following. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And it's like y'all already too caught up. Y'all too far in. You know? Damn. Some of y'all could just be looking back at this. That's so fucked up. This could even be like school and college. Somebody could have been giving you the wrong information. This is given like even this tarot shit is given like you could have been paying into somebody's like members or something. Yeah, exposure access. So it's like you were giving these people access to basically pull off your energy, whether this is spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. Because if people like drama, they like drama. They like to hear that, oh, your ex is going through it, or yeah, this person's getting karma, or they love to hear that drama. But you have to remember, whatever you wish for somebody else, or you intentionally want to see for someone else, you're gonna catch it, no matter how long it takes to, to come about. Wow. This could even be you guys starting school and shit. You could have something about a roommate. You could have been renting a room from a roommate, and that person was possibly even squatting. So you could have found out that these people, you know what I'm saying? This wasn't even their apartment. Like somebody could have came and you could have got a sublease from somebody who don't even own. You know what I'm saying? This shit could go so many ways. I'm getting so many things. Yeah, loss. We still keep seeing this. Somebody could even feel like they lost an opportunity with you here. You might have even told somebody. Somebody could even be running out of time. This could even been like a deadline or somebody, with the whole immigration where it's like, okay, you have a 3-month visa. Somebody could have overstayed their visa. Now they caught up because somebody told them the wrong thing or sign up for this. I'll make sure that you're good. And the whole time the person was just taking their money. Now they left out, kicked out. You know what I'm saying? That apartment they signed up or thought they were in agreement with is not even theirs. So this could be what's happening. Somebody could even be caught up in court. That's crazy work. Like the video, guys. Don't just come in here and standing here staring at me. Access, yes. I'm trying to tell you, somebody gave somebody access and allowed somebody to interfere in their life. Now they are fucking overwhelmed. Look at this shit. 144 on the clock. Overloaded. Yeah, somebody must have been suspicious too about a connection or something. Oh, look, we got 3 cards, so let's just take them. Delay. Yep. I told you. I cannot make it up. And that's underneath the aftermath and the alley. And this is system. I cannot make this shit up. I can't make it up. I cannot. Yeah. So somebody could have got a crazy ass mail saying that your visa's expiring. Your visa expired, like how these people been fucking with my mail here. So I really haven't been getting my mail how I'm supposed to. They keep saying that I don't live here. Okay, bitch, whatever. I don't care nothing about that. Where's my mail? You know what I'm saying? So I have wrote the postmaster and then I called internal affairs. Like you could call the FBI and tell them like somebody's tampering with your mail. That's a federal fucking offense. So I called the mail for the um, the people for the mail at the and reported it. And then I wrote the attorney general, like, this is what the fuck's been going on with this fucking police station. I mean, the fire station. And then I filed a report. Then I get an email saying my insurance is cut off. All these things I've missed out. So I put that in the report too. So this could be somebody finding this shit out. Look at their face when that email came in. You lost your, you know what I'm saying? You could have been even grandfathered into something and you lost it because you was over here listening to somebody else. You could even went to a reader on here or a spiritualist or somebody of counsel and asked them like, do you think X, Y, and Z is gonna happen? And they told you some bullshit. And now you're feeling all sorts of delays. Something about 25. Look at this, y'all. 222555. Didn't I say something about 25? The first fucking card in here was 25. So y'all definitely came into agreement into something and y'all are losing out majorly. So y'all might want to look into that. Okay. Something about 4 minutes, 15. This is given like this could be at work. This could have been your last chance. Like, don't be late no more. Now you're 4 minutes late. You're like, I'm just 4 minutes late. I'm sorry, Roger. You gotta go. Something that could have happened on February 5th. Okay. I'm seeing this couple here too. Somebody could have gave somebody bad advice about a relationship. Or this is giving me to somebody even gave somebody access to somebody's apartment. Okay. Yo, these cards are trippy, yo. This could even been a friend who knew that somebody was gonna run down in somebody's shit and delayed them, talking to them, knowing they had to get the train or the bus or whatever the case may be, and delayed them just so somebody could ramage their shit. Cause it looked like somebody ran down in their shit. Look, as soon as they left out from work, cause the coffee's still hot. So somebody might love coffee, or maybe somebody came back and found out that somebody was squatting in their shit and the person could have just missed whoever this was. Something about a fire escape, or somebody could be late for work. Somebody could just, their energy could be off. Because look at him, why he's sitting here in the dark? So something somebody's seeing online, some type of message. Yeah, look at the system. They caught up. This could be anything. This could be people's immigration status being revoked, licensing. They got a letter saying that their licenses, have to change over or they have to come in. Somebody could be 57. Something could have happened on May 7th, April 2nd, August 1st. Or these could be your birthdays. Or these numbers could be significant. Damn, this is fucked up. This could even be somebody who, this mentor, if it's not on a negative aspect, this mentor could allow somebody to come and stay in their house. And they ended up losing. Somebody could have trashed their house, caught, had them all up in some type of legality, you know? Yeah, somebody's overloaded interference. This is giving spiritual, yo. Partner tension. Yeah, somebody could have even allowed somebody to come in their home and stay and it ruined their relationship. Four of Pentacles, yeah, Ace of Wands. Somebody could have robbed somebody and left. Somebody could have helped try to, help them and they robbed them. What is this agreement, mentor, and access? Yeah, six of wands. Hmm. Somebody thought they won something, four of pentacles, but it only put them in a bind because they have to do something longer now. Something's gonna take much longer and they're stuck. They could have even had to go to jail and they lost out on a lot of fucking money. I'm trying to tell you, six of wands, somebody thought they won. Okay. Somebody could allow somebody thinking, and remember, I told y'all, I said this could even be somebody who wants to fuck with you so bad. They want to disturb you so much. They're willing to do any and everything just to fuck with you. So they could have came into agreement with somebody to access something for you so they could win something, or, you know, this could even be like online. This could have been somebody who paid somebody to hack somebody's shit. Yeah, because look, this looked like somebody who have a code. I'm saying? So with this whole access here, yeah, somebody could have gave somebody your codes, your password, some type of information about you. They could have been paying somebody for a very long time, but it ain't do nothing but delay their shit because the alley with the aftermath and the delay with the system now and the bureaucracy with the shock. I feel like somebody didn't know that there was like a foot trail or there was some type of I heard imprint or coding, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know, like especially when you print stuff, there's a code on the paper so you can see where it printed, who. It's just like the library. When you go to the library and you want to print something out, your library card is access to it, which computer you use, who is, you know what I'm saying, the time and everything. It's the same thing. So somebody could have did something on some paperwork to try to cause a delay for you, like I told you, but it's only delaying themselves. There was a footprint, there was some type of proof or evidence. And remember, I said something about a glitch. So something could have even glitched. And somebody didn't realize like it kind of reset something. Bitch, this is dirty. And the paperwork is there. It's like somebody didn't know that they thought they were getting access for somebody else, but they opened up their shit to whatever this is online. So it's like you know how you could I remember when I had first on my other channel, these guys emailed me saying that they realized that my videos were so good and but I wasn't really getting no traction. And they were like, he emailed me and he kept saying that, you good? Bless you. He kept saying that your stuff is so good, like give me access and I will make sure you get views or whatever he said. And he was like, he would charge me $150. I said, so I'm gonna pay you $150 every single month, giving you access to my shit, knowing this shit is connected to my Gmail. My Gmail is connected to my home, my pictures, my data, everything, my socials, everything. So I was like, nigga, if you don't get off my email, I was like, so somebody could have did this thinking that they were gonna win and fucked up their whole shit. Now they're caught up. Yeah, four swords. 4 4 could be significant. And I said 144 was in the chat. It was 14 viewers and 4 likes. Yeah, seven of swords. And somebody sitting by a computer. So this could have been somebody who was lying, who was using your information, posing as you, acting as you, doing some fraudulent shit in your name with the bureaucracy and the system here. And they're finding out like they thought they could have been trying to pin something on you, put something on you, and it's doubling back to whoever the fuck this is. You know what I'm saying? They might have thought they were causing you some type of delay. Yeah, emperor, delay, but no, 10 of wands. Yeah. Hierophant. This is the system right here, the government. So there was like some type of paper trail, signatures. Yeah, look, contracts. You see the contract here? This looked like a deed. And we came in here and I said something about the home. So this could be somebody subleasing, using your information to do things. Oh my God, this shit is so dirty. Yeah, magician, painting pictures, two of wands. This could be somebody who do this online. They could have a whole online business, possibly with your face, your information, your contact information, but something could be slightly off, pretending and portraying to be you, and it's not you. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody thought they won. Look, this could even be overseas. Somebody trying to take some type of inheritance from you. And look, he's like, his hand is like pounding, like, what do you mean? I have the paperwork right here. And they're like, sir, that is not official documentation. Look, three of wands. So now they have to travel somewhere to go rectify something. This could even be somebody who thought they had like flood insurance, fire insurance, and they like, yo, I've been paying into y'all for months. What do you mean? They're like, no, sir, it wasn't us. We don't know what you're talking about. We never received your paperwork. Um, this is not a legit lease. Okay, this is not an official lease. So somebody in some shit, high priestess. I know what I'm talking about. Something was definitely hidden. Just pop. Yes, sir. What's wrong? School tomorrow? But it's a good week. You having parties all week, big events, you know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is Friday, I believe. So that's no school. So it's a 4 week day, 4 week, 4 day, 4 day week. So don't worry about it. It's almost over. One more week and you're done. Huh? Oh, what is that? That looked like a bee. Right there. How did it get in here? Your brother. Don't even worry about it. I get it out. Yeah, here go a message. Yes, Pop. Yeah, you can. It's only 9:16. I'll give you an hour. Okay? 10:16. Well, 10:15. Because y'all not doing nothing really at school. Y'all still be doing schoolwork? It's okay, but it's fun stuff, no? No? It's okay, but your teacher is cool, so it's all right. Okay? Get your snack, put it in your book bag. Okay, just go chill. Excuse me. What is this alley? The fool. Yeah, somebody thought they was getting a new opportunity to do something. And child, something is definitely delayed. 25 could be very significant. What is 25 though? Let's look it up, y'all. What is 25? What is 25? Wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for the answers. In the moonlight, when I saw your face. Papa, your brother went out through this door. Oh, come here. Go around. Okay, they can't see you. Turn the thing for me. No, no, don't touch that. Yeah, just move it. Be careful. Just forget it. Move that back and put it back over there for me, please. All right, collective. Let's see what 25 means. Angel number 25. Leave it. Just leave it. I can see it. Powerful spiritual message of transformational personal growth and new beginnings. It encourages you to trust the changes currently unfolding in your life, reassuring you that these transformation, no, these transitions are leading you closer to your ultimate purpose. Damn. I want to see what the lexicon. Mm, I can't see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get y'all these little messages real fast, real quick. Oh my God, this thing is fucking so crazy right now. All right. It says father of Gibson, a wife of great Ramah. Location of a tabernacle of the Lord is the high place. Child, so this could have been definitely somebody with some type of spiritual ranking, like I fucking said. So somebody went and gave, yo, this is crazy work. This is crazy work. So somebody thought that they were trusting somebody, and we did see the high priestess, right? Yeah, now they could be being judged for some type of action that was taken. And I told y'all, people think that they could just say whatever the fuck they want to say to you, and they're causing you some type of harm, not knowing they're only saying it to themselves. Yeah, death. So this could definitely be like a spiritualist or somebody they were supposed to trust. Yeah, judgment. This is somebody who was ordained, somebody who was already in their purpose or was supposed to answer some type of call, and somebody could have swapped their energy, and was doing it for so long. Something could have happened when somebody was 25. 7 7 in the chat. Page your cups. Yeah. This could have happened when somebody was a child when they were 18, like I said. And I said 18 because I saw 81 here. And I would hope it ain't no 81 in here, 81-year-old in here. This could even been an elder who did this to a child to give them more life and take from someone else. Child, yeah, 5 of swords. I cannot make this shit up. Hmm. A son, 19. This could even been um in-laws or somebody interfered in a connection when somebody was younger, knowing that their child was supposed to be destined with whoever this was. Because I told you we see the feminine here, a connection. So they might have did something and went and paid because they didn't like who this person was with. Knight of Wands. They could have made this person get real flighty. Okay. So if this is like a parent, say now, and it's so funny because I was trying to tell my baby daddy, like, once I started my journey and stuff, and me and him was talking back again, like just in communication. And I was trying to tell him, like, you don't think, you know what I'm saying? And he was just acting so fucking oblivious, like I was like just weirded out as if either he knew what I was talking about and he was just acting dumb, or he really didn't know what I was talking about and he just thought I was tripping. You see what I'm saying? So somebody's parent could have did this with the whole mentor who could have came in like they were a helping hand. If this wasn't even like, nothing like you know what I'm saying? And didn't even know that this parent dibbled and dabbled and was heavier into certain things. And they're thinking this person is helping them. So this could even been somebody who was like, oh, I know all about the system. Let me help you out. Fill this out and I'll submit it for you. And they never submitted the shit. They never ever submitted the shit. This is some dirty shit. And it's bringing me back to an incident when I had asked this person, I said, um, you have the Apple ID. I can't get into mine. Could you make the appointment for me on a Monday So for me to go for either Friday or Saturday, over the weekend, because I know you have to be make it in time. So the person was like, okay, I'll make it for you. No worries. I'm gonna do it right now. I called the motherfucker back Thursday, either Thursday or Friday, early morning, and I said, what time is the appointment? They was like, oh, I didn't even do it. I'm gonna do it right now. How the fuck are you gonna do it right now when I'm trying to go there right now? So this could be what somebody did. And you might have been pouring in, paying. They kept saying, like, okay, pay us this Ace of Wands, thinking you getting some type of opportunity. Or this is even giving like you telling somebody, oh, buy my ticket for the game. Buy my ticket for the game. And it's like, oh, we in there. And you gave them the money and they used your money, spent your money, and they never bought your ticket. Now you fucking waiting to go to the championship, the game of a fucking lifetime, and they did not buy your ticket. This could have been any fucking thing where you allow somebody access and they fucked your shit up. This could have been even somebody who you are like, you know what? I'm about to go out of town. I got this new job, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna need you to pay the rent for me, or I can only pay in cash. So the envelope is go in my apartment. The envelope is in a book underneath this. Da, 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 da. They took the money and never paid the rent. And now you're thinking like, oh, everything is good, or this could be anything. This is so fucked up. This could even be you registering for like oh my God. This is fucked up. Let's get this alley with the aftermath. No, I'm not into I'm into astrology, but I don't know it like the girlies do. You know what I'm saying? I study a little bit, but I ain't fully like there yet. But I will be soon. See? Chariot. This could definitely be like a travel. This could even be like a trip to Brazil for me to say that. This could have been somebody who was supposed to be going away. And with this whole bureaucracies and system here, this could have been somebody who's been paying in towards a relocation. They paid the realtor, they paid the people for the passport, they paid the people for the flights, they paid everything, thinking they're going to be moving forward. Or this could even be like a car. And look, this motherfucker they kept saying, oh, there's delays, there's delays, there's delays. Or something happened, or meet me here. But I don't understand why this home is looking like this. I feel like somebody lived with somebody though. Somebody lived with somebody, or somebody was in somebody's home rummaging around. As soon it's like I told you with security, I told you I seen them. The man and the woman, I saw them. I'm in my room back there. And in the dream state, I'm like this. And I see them come in my fucking apartment. And the security man, he just turned around like he looked towards my door, but I can see right through the fucking door, the wall, everything. I saw the whole play. I saw the whole scene. And then I told you two homeless people was in here rummaging, like taking my shit. When I tell you I start beating the dog shit out of them in a dream state. So this could be somebody who it's like watching you and it's like, okay, they left now. Come through. And they allow these people into your apartment to look for whatever they need to look for, place certain things, take certain paperwork. And then it's like it's like somebody need access to keep up with something that they're doing to you. But I feel like somebody lost access. Okay. They were either supposed to come to do something a certain time, specific time. And it's like, where's that paperwork that y'all said y'all had? Maybe they needed your ID with this, time sensitive information, and something just did not pan out. You could have lost your ID, and then you just found it again. So this could have been somebody who came into your place and put your shit back. So you have to be, you know what I'm saying? I know you might be like, well, how the fuck? What are you talking about? It'll make sense for who it needs to make sense for. Okay. This could be somebody who might ride a bicycle. Okay. This could have been somebody who is you cool? This could have been somebody who knew you were about to go home, but them motherfuckers are stealing your shit. You know how I said I have a front door and a back door? So you could have been coming in one, they could have came out one way and you're coming in the other way. You see what I'm saying? And they could have been rummaging all through your shit. You could have just left. The coffee's still there. Or they was in there drinking and kicking it, and then they're like, oh shit, she's coming home or he's coming home. And they just ran out of there. You're probably like, why the fuck this coffee sitting here? Like, I know I drank the shit, but it should still not be piping hot. Like, what the fuck, you know? And they tried to delay you because they were doing this. So be careful. Be very careful because it'll make sense for who it needs to make sense for. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah. So y'all might need to be very careful. You could even was supposed to go somewhere you didn't go. Your spirit just told you to stay, and that was the day they were supposed to come in and take whatever they needed to take in order to make sure this system or these and yeah, somebody's shocked now. This is what's fucking blowing me. This shock here. They could have did something when you were 42, if you're 42. This could be somebody older too, and it says 57 here and they look stressed out because they don't have the paperwork. She got her shit, but he looking like, oh boy, and this nigga like, oh my God. And then with the hourglass and the ID, something you could even reported your ID stolen. You could have reported your ID stolen, and you could have found your ID somewhere where you knew it was not there. You searched in through and through, and it wasn't there. So somebody must have had access, and they came back and put the shit back. Okay, because they're trying to put things in place to say that you did something. But they didn't know that you had already set up the play. You already reported it stolen. You did everything you had to do. You might have even went back and told them I just randomly found it in my house. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that happened in the past? Yeah. But somebody might have did something just to win something of yours. But it's like they need to keep updating. You know how you like say this is like DSS and you have to keep recertifying for SNAP benefits or food stamps or whatever. You have to resubmit all that stuff. So this could be somebody who could have been doing something in your name, even been in this country in your name, bitch. Social security in your name. And then something happened to you and it's like, hold up. You could have even got denied. And that's all it opened up a whole investigation. Now somebody thought they were gonna do something one more again. And then it's like, you don't have access to this. They sitting here looking like this, and it's like, and it looked like nighttime. So they might have got some type of email like you need to come in tomorrow morning, no ifs, ands, or buts, or the deadline is tomorrow, and they could have missed it. You know? Hey, Michael. Yeah, they could have missed the fuck. It's like tonight, like right now, you getting a message that you better be here by 10 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning and we need to see some type of paperwork information or something. And you're like, well, whoever this is like, holy shit, how the fuck? They really thought they was winning. They really thought they got away with it. Things were moving in place. But let me see I'm gonna see what's coming out in here. I see the Ten of Swords in this bitch. I see the Tower for this right here. The shock with the bureaucracy and the system. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is like a corrupt organization and they could have been using your information. You know how slow down. You know how sometimes they'll tell you, oh, you can get this grant, but you need to submit this, this, and this, and this, and that, right? And then you do the grant or you submit all your information. Mind you, they have your citizenship, right? Your citizenship. Hey, they have your IDs, your passport. They have all your fucking information, your socials. And then they hit you with, oh, we're no longer, the funds ran out or um where the cutoff that you missed the deadline or something of the sort. How do we know they're not using your information? They have every single thing you need. So this could be like a corrupt organization. I would not be surprised if the Hierophant come out in excuse me, confirmation reverse. Two of Swords. Yeah. Especially when you submit your stuff online. And for me to say the whole thing yesterday, when I came in and I said I'm gonna go live at 4, it was like 2 something. And I said I thought it was so interesting because when I called Verizon to do something with my phone, they the guy said he was in India. I said India. He said, yeah, the substation for Verizon, the telecom is in India. There's a big, and they said they do it for cheaper. Oh my God, what did he say? Cheaper cost or something like that. So you have these people over there, not saying they're bad people, no shade. You have these people over there accessing all of our fucking information. No wonder shit be breached all the time. No wonder shit be leaked. You know what I'm saying? Not saying them, but anything. Why do you have all of our shit over there? And then they wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Child, let's see what come out. Let's see. They took everything and used it. Yeah, same thing with these lawyers. This could have been you coming into agreements with a lawyer. Like how I was doing like with your, like say this is workers comp or something, and they have all your information and they talking about data breach. They could be selling your information. You see what I'm saying? You give them full access to all your shit. How do we know that they don't have people who are in these corporations? And you know there's always some bad seed somewhere who is just taking people's information who they know would never even think to, and be using people's shit. Yeah, Empress. This could even been a hospital, work. This could have been your child, 5 of Pentacles. And they might do this to a lot of women and children. Do you see what I'm saying? This is giving me like, oh my God. The school with the Empress and the 8 of Pentacles, they could be doing this at the school because you give them your children's stuff, their social and all of that. And by the time you figure some shit out, 18, you're like, "Well, how is that on your credit report? Where did that come from?" So they could have been doing something to your child using your child's name from you as a kid. So y'all need to check. Y'all fuck around over here. It's not gonna happen. My kids shit's a lock. All my kids had PIN numbers from they was little. I did not play around. I had LifeLock from my kids are well in their fucking 20s, honey. I had LifeLock since them time. Hell yeah. I don't mix up the damn cards. So I'm telling you, there was some type of mix up. Because look how I mixed up these cards. There was some kind of mix up. Okay. Some kind of mix up. This could even been a mother figure doing this to children. Because you know how back in the day they would say that the mothers put the kids' information in use they said black mamas they would have their kids name in the light bill and shit like that. This could be something like that. They could have been using your information for a long time, but they needed to come over. And you know how some now with this new technology, all they need to do is stand by your phone. All they need to do is stand by you. This could have definitely had to do with something with work. All they have to do is stand by your phone and they could mirror your shit, especially if you have that sharing thing. Y'all better tap in. Knight of Wands. This could have been somebody who was flighty, reckless, in and out. This could even be a child. And look, something's being blocked now. 811. So y'all gotta tap in. Oh, I don't know. What she said? Laser surgery, got cameras there, all kinds of yeah. And think about it. Think about it to the point where last year when I started applying for certain things, I started writing down who I gave my information to. But with all these data breaches, I started writing down like, okay, I submitted this paperwork to these people and I made a note in my phone what I gave them, the site I used, and whatever the case, and who was the contact person. You see what I'm saying? You have to be careful. And we be sitting here thinking it's some big old scammers and all of that. No, it be the same motherfucking officials that are supposed to be taking care of you. These dentist office. these doctor's office, your children, the hospital. And don't let a bitch hate you and got a problem, bitch. They all up in and through your shit. Whether they have access or not, they're gonna friend whoever has the access to get your shit. So some of y'all might need to just check your credit report. And if y'all was suspicious of something, it's so funny. I went to the doctor's office last year and I walked in and immediately the girl I saw, I'm like, oh, she knows somebody that I know. Eight of Cups. Somebody, and this could be an ex lover too, who knows a lot of people in high places and just all up in your shit, constantly keeping tabs on you, constantly just monitoring you, constantly, or they using these people in these high places to cause you some type of disturbance. So you have to be careful. Let's see. I heard wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for the answers to the moonlight when I saw your face. So this could even be somebody else who because when I called the guy, I said, who was the point of contact on my shit? He was like, nobody, but he said a certain name, and I was like, why did he say that name? You know what I'm saying? So y'all might need to look into something. You might have all went somewhere unexpectedly, try to fill out something or do something, and somebody else's face popped up with your information, and you're like, I know that is not your fucking Buddha on my shit. I know that ain't your Buddha. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. It was it was these people trying to steal my inheritance. Yeah. They came in premeditated to take me out, to take my life. They put me to cease and yeah, so on. So you know what's so interesting? Because I did a video where on my other channel, and I had said, I think it was a cancer reading, and I said something, and we in that moon energy. I said there was an older feminine. It's like somebody was trying to get somebody out of something, but they sent people in to, you know, buy the house or give her an offer to the home, but she was like, "No, I'm not selling." Then they started doing stuff to saying that, you didn't pay your they're raising the taxes on the property, or they started making things real uncomfortable. There was a fire or something. They said there was some type of hazard or something was going on with the piping in the street and they needed access to her home. Like they were doing stuff to make some shit real uncomfortable for someone. Can you give me something to drink, please? Give me some of my kombucha, please. Yeah, that big yes. Mhm. I'm thirsty. Um, Do you guys drink this? Just let me get a little bit real quick because I'm kind of thirsty. It's like prebiotics. Something about prebiotics, probiotics. It's very good for your gut health. Hmm. No, it's not adult juice. Three of Wands. All right, let's see what this. All right, put it in the chat. If you in here, put what you think is gonna come out in these cards, and that's a good way to start testing your intuition too. Y'all don't really need me for nothing. I just need for extra confirmation and a little clarity, maybe a little laugh and a giggle here and there. But whatever card you think is about, hey, whatever card you think is about to come out, put it in the chat. I'm gonna wait like 2 seconds. For this shock, this bureaucracy, and this system, what you think is gonna clarify? I think that the Hierophant in reverse is gonna come out. Yeah, yeah. I think the Hierophant in reverse is gonna come out. So put it in the chat what you think is gonna come out. Let's see if y'all follow directions. He said, make sure to tell them again. He know y'all don't listen. My son know y'all do not listen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Put that over there. What y'all think? See, nobody follow directions. Oh, you don't know the cards? Okay, I'll give you a pass, Asia. They got more shit on you after. It's true, but I don't know. But it's not. Yeah, they had everything for me. No, it's a big organization. They can make your life like a movie. Yeah, it's on some Truman shit. You might have even been. You might have even been like, trying to verify your identity, and it's telling you that you yeah, 5 of cups. You could have even been trying to verify your identity, and you're seeing all these things on your shit where it's like, have you ever lived here? And instead of it saying all these places with not, you know what I'm saying, none of these, it says the places, and you're like, well, I ain't never lived at none of those places. And they're asking you about certain cars, and you're like, bitch, I ain't never drove none of those cars, had any of those cars. You know what I'm saying? You could have even, they could even be sending you stuff in your name. So, like, say if your name is um Pauline, they'll put Darlene. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 letters off. So be careful. Niggas be real sketchy, and all they do is fucking scam. All they do is scam. That's all they do. She said they got more shit on you after 10 steps. It's because they're living with you. Yeah. Your best friend says that anybody can come in contact. It could be anybody. Yeah. And then with your apartment complex, they have all your information. All your information. It's so funny because when my baby daddy had his little hiccups and the fucking marshals came to my crib, they was like, well, we know that you are this and this and this and that. Do you have any family and friends in New York? Like they had all my information, and I'm looking like, and if they want to make your life a living hell, they could. Remember Enemy of the State with Will Smith? They tore that nigga life upside down. They plastered him on TV like he was a fucking murderer, a criminal. And that nigga, all he did was go to the lingerie store and get his wife a little bit of something, and a nigga dropped something in his bag. So we be so oblivious sometimes. That's why I'm telling you, certain things on the TV when it comes to like news wise and how they want to paint pictures of certain people, do not believe it because it be so farthest from the fucking truth. It be so fucking far from the truth. So yeah. Hey, yeah. So y'all might need to pull y'all credit report. 5 of cups. You consistently being disappointed, not understanding. This could even be lovers. One time I was talking to this dude, and I woke up and he was just standing there staring at me like he was doing something, but he was like over by my desk in my room. And I woke up like, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, nothing. I was about to go to the bathroom. Like, what were you looking for? Like, I'm gonna really leave my shit out for you to be able to, you know? So these could be motherfuckers coming in as if they want to date you and they like you. They want to date you and they like you, and they just come to get information. I remember he had said to me, let me get your Wi-Fi. For what? No. I told that nigga no. He was like, what? I can't get the Wi-Fi? No. Don't you have shit on your phone? No. So you could be all up in my shit? Nah. I'm telling you, and that's what Enemy of the State taught me that shit because the dude was like, as long as they have local Wi-Fi, we can see if they could have seen the shit from your printer. They could see what was going on in your home from your fucking printer, bitch. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And they was watching him and some watching a girl and a guy do it, and they didn't even know they were being recorded, all because he tapped into the nigga Wi-Fi. Yeah, King of Cups. So be fucking careful, bitch. The news be lying. I'm telling you, the way they painted my baby daddy, y'all would have thought that nigga was all of what he was not. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, everything they said on there was a lie. Every single thing. They got his career wrong. Man, it was so messy. It was so bad. I said, wow. So ever since then, I knew them niggas be lying. It's like everything like what do they call it? Mythology, like I can't even say the word right now. I don't know why I can't talk. But anything like fantasy or mystical they put on is real. Vampires, werewolves, Twilight was heavy. Anything you might think that is off is a fact. Even more down to Mortal Kombat. All those creatures are legit. Everything when it comes to that aspect is real. But when it comes to that news shit, your president be like fake news. Yeah, they be putting shit on there to pull on people heartstring. You notice they don't ever put anything on to say like, oh, a 13-year-old graduated from college or somebody's IQ test is it's always negative, it's always dark. It's go on to YouTube. Go on to YouTube. If it ain't a killing or a murder or a this or a that, they have to keep you suppressed. And if they keep you scared, they got you always. So this could have been somebody who came in like, I can do this, this, and this, and this for you. You don't want to be caught up. Let me help you. And now they really fucking caught up because they sitting here at the fucking place like, what the fuck do you mean my paperwork isn't my paperwork? What do you mean? I don't understand. And it's like, what do you mean I'm getting the email now that you have to come in or there was a deadline. This could even be somebody with court, okay? Eviction or some sort. Took to court and then they never got nothing. And now all of a sudden they get a paper saying you have to get out in 3 days. How, Sway? I never even got the court paper. What do you mean? Tap in. If this is not like some, documentation type shit. This could even been somebody with the whole when the new administration came in, they started running scared and started going to the post office and putting in their paperwork, putting this went and got lawyer paid into this and thinking, okay, it's been 6 months, shit been cool, and now they getting a letter saying they have to bring these bring certain information in by X, Y, and Z, and they don't have the information to bring. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Because that had happened to me one time. I was so fucking excited. I had filled out for the Section 8 in New Jersey. And I had saw the fucking card. I came home from work and I saw the it said social something on there. It didn't say social worker, but it said something. It was a different name from like New York here. And I was so fucking happy. I'm thinking it's Section 8, bitch. I'm like, bitch, I'm about to call these niggas. I called the lady was like CPS for Jersey though. Somebody called and said, my kids were running up and down the street all day. And I be having men in and out my basement while my kids is dirty running up and down the street all day. The lady said she came to my house. Mind you, I leave out for 6:30 to get to work because I have to drop them off. The lady said, I've been sitting at your house since about 9:15. She said, I didn't even see your neighbors come out the door. Nobody was on this fucking block. She said, I didn't even see your neighbors. And then she was like, she had to come. Bitch, I was so mad. I was pissed. And I knew exactly who did it too. So this could be a shady bitch who did some shit like this to you just to get access. Or this could even be somebody who said, oh, maintenance, we need to exterminate. And you're like, not today. You won't be in this bitch today. You see what I'm saying? And the bitch called on me and the lady said, I need to check your basement. I said, well, if you can get through the wall, go ahead. I had no basement, but somebody, the bitch who was fucking with my baby daddy, he had a basement. His dad's house had a basement. So she assumed everybody in the complex had a basement. No, I didn't have a basement. I said, if you could get through the closet wall, go ahead. By all means. Let me know how it's going on down there. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, I see what this is. Yeah. Talking about I didn't have no food. How did you know, bitch? I didn't have no food, none, all this shit. And my kids were so straight. That lady closed my case and like she said, I'm gonna come back in one more month just because. And then she closed my shit out with no problem. And she said, I can't tell you who did it, but they don't fail to realize that they say it's anonymous, but they actually log who called in. And I saw who did it. And it was my baby father, ex bitch or whoever the fuck she was. You know what I'm saying? So they be real sketchy. Bitches are hateful. Niggas are hateful. They will do anything to try to get up under your skin or bother you or upset you. And they will come in like they friending you. Does that say ally? Oh my God, I've been saying ally. Ally. I told you. Somebody came in like an ally, but it's because they want to know what the fuck happened. Or they have all intention to destroy and conquer and delay every single thing you have going on. So this could even be like a Taurus or Leo. Or this could have been something could have happened back in February or in May. Okay? Chariot. Now let's clarify this and we out, y'all. The shock this whole time. So see, there was something you were thinking that somebody, I don't know. Allie, remember, and calm down. Remember, I said Pauline and Darlene, so two letters off. So it kind of sound like the something, but it was off. The E is missing from Allie. This is ally. So there, E could be of some sort of discrepancy or something. Or this could be somebody who was acting like you, because this one have on blue and this one have on red. You know what I'm saying? So this could be somebody who was just friending you or portraying to be you or close connected to you because they need to be able to, So something about the phone. Somebody could have been came real close to you, and you could have even been looking at the person like, why the fuck this nigga so close to me? But it's because they wanted to clone your phone. It's given that movie Night Agent, when the guy was like, I need to be a little closer to clone his phone. So when the man was walking by, he turned around and kind of stopped the man, like, oh, hi, I'm a big fan. And he tried to hug the man and everything, but he just needed to be close to clone the phone. So be careful, y'all. Be careful. Be fucking careful, because these people don't see that somebody is behind them. Okay? And this could be online. So y'all could have tapped in with somebody on a Zoom. And a lot of people don't know that on a Zoom call, everything's being shared. Tap in. When you're on a Zoom call and you be like, share your screen, they have access. So that might have happened. Y'all might have did that and y'all never, this person had access to your contacts, your information, your emails. They could have been deleting emails, erasing stuff so you don't get this paperwork, or rerouting things, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, two of swords, but they're blocked now. Somebody's stuck with this hangman. Let's go on. 1313 in the chat. Thank you guys for the likes. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, men be jealous for real. Yeah, I'm telling you, and it be, and especially like how some of us back in the day, like for me, I used to get food stamps and all of that, and you would have to recertify. You would have to do all these things, whether you had to go into a shelter or something. They have your information, and they feel like, oh, this person ain't gonna look into it, because a lot of them think like you don't have no sense, or you're nothing beyond this whole shelter life or DSS or whatever, because you need a little bit of help. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but bitch, I be on it. And I'm gonna go with my gut. And if my gut tell me not to do something, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care how it's gonna benefit me. Same thing with these pantries. These you could go to the pantry, you gotta sign up, you gotta give them your ID. Them niggas could do anything with your ID. You know what I'm saying? They see you, and don't let them think you have a little bit of money. Oh yeah, they gonna try to tap into your shit. Got your name in all sorts of fuck shit. Yeah. Using your shit from across the world. They don't care. I had told y'all about Cali. One day I wake up and every morning I check my account. I check my shit. All my accounts I check on, because I need to know where the fuck my money's at. Okay, Page of Swords. Yep. And one day I woke up $191 gone at a fucking keto store in Cali. Bitch, what? So these bitches is up early at top of the morning type shit. And it was like 9 o'clock. And over in Cali is what, 3 hours different. So it was about 6 o'clock. What supermarket open that early? So I called like, what the fuck is a keto? I don't even know what that is. They said it was a keto market and they spent this money and the person said they were in store. They went inside the store, so they have a physical card with your shit on it. It's giving identity theft with that lady. Remember Melissa McCarthy? And I was getting that name Melissa too. I did these messages last night. I'm gonna come back on here later on, and I swear to God, ain't that Melissa name right there? Melissa. So somebody could be using your shit. You could have even lived somewhere and the bitches was stealing your mail and they have all your information and they've been using they shit, using your name as if they're you. Somebody gonna get caught up. Yeah, you about to get some type of communication. Seven of Swords. Somebody been lying. Somebody could have been acting like you or accessing something of yours or portraying like, you know what I'm saying? To get something, to have you juggling. What's let's did y'all put in the chat what y'all think it's gonna be? I gave y'all enough time. I'm about to move on and close out. This is my me and my friend Tommy story. Yeah. Wow, the picture of the cards is like the train here in LA. For real? That's crazy. Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing you could have realized too. Like, you see, he got his coffee cup there. Something was out of place because this looked like fresh brewed coffee. And it's like, did I drink coffee this morning? And these could have been like little different instances around your home. Like, why my place so messy? Like, why it look like this? Like somebody was in here rummaging. If it wasn't like a robbery or anything, you could notice that when you're out and you come back home, your shit is a mess. And it's like, I didn't leave this coffee here. And but you'll be so tired, you don't even put two and two together. Like, I bought coffee this morning. Look at the coffee cup. I bought coffee this morning. I didn't drink coffee before I left here. What is this mess? You know? Child, tap in. So y'all could be realizing that somebody's coming into your home when you're not there. And especially if you work long hours and you have to take a train and a bus and they know your schedule, it's like they're clocking everything you're doing. It's my friends. Yeah. This is my story in transitional housing. Yeah, the property manager. Yeah, they will do it. And then some of them will come sweet as pie, like, oh, so what are you into? Where do you work? Or what was they'll ask you all this information and you might think they're just trying to get to know you. But no, they trying to make sure they have all your life down because you have to put your occupation, you have to put how much you get paid, you have to put your mother's maiden name, depending on certain things. Like, it's so crazy. So y'all could be finding it out. Crazy. I know a Melissa too. Yeah. It's funny because I had a neighbor and I used to come downstairs. She used to get like they would put the wrong mail in the mailbox and she would open my shit and talk about, oh, she thought it was hers. But she wouldn't bring it to me. She would just leave it on top of the mailbox for other people to fucking go in there and see too. And this could have been something where y'all could have, the building could have got condemned and the mail. And when you went to the mail post, the postal office, they asked you for your ID. And then the bitch gives you all the mail, like your neighbors, all your neighbors' mail. So these people could have just took your shit or whatever they thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how many times here where I live, people would come and knock on the door saying they're taking me to court for credit card thing. I'm like, y'all bitches lying because I only have one credit card. I don't owe nobody nothing. I only have one fucking credit card. So if you're knocking on this door talking about, oh, I owe credit card and judgment and all this shit, take me to court, bitch. And you know how many times I kept the shit in the mail and they're saying that the case was dismissed because it was not me, bitch. Prove it. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation. You heard my throat? So you could be finding out things like this. And me, I'm on top of my shit. When did you get access? Because my shit locked up. So who gave you that authorization? Like how? You know what I'm saying? I'm not the bitch to be trying to scam. It says, yes, I feel like my friend is a government assist and they were targeting him like a true, yeah, movie. And the property manager is evil. He's been sketchy to me. Yeah. Girl, I love to talk in private. DM me. Go on my email. My email is in the description, not the description, in the bio. Go onto my page. Yo, I hate that. Like, don't touch myself. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm like that too. You know, as Virgos, bitch, we very private. Don't even come over here asking me too many questions. You know what I'm saying? These could even be sometimes you go to some of these stores, even if you like apply for like credit at a store or something, or in store, you know how you have to write the stuff in. Half of them niggas don't want to work there anyway, and they see you and they're like, bet, let me just, you know what I'm saying? Run this shit a couple more times. Look, let's break this down. Let's go. Let's go. What's this shock with the bureaucracy and the system? Enemy of the state. Yup. Bitch, I cannot make it up. If I'm fucking lying, I'm flying. What I told you. This is definitely the courts. Look at that. A Sagittarius, a King of Cups. This could have been a message or some type of evidence. You about to get something from the courts. Okay? That something is balanced out or something. This could even be somebody else who was trying to get something from you or take something from you. And it's being redirected right back to you. I told you. I said I see the Hierophant and the reverse. Hierophant is all about government, the judicial system, like court, you know, government buildings, organizations. And the fucking justice card came out. So this is a court case. So somebody could have like it was one time I had served my baby daddy, right? And I'm only telling y'all to give y'all an example so how I'm seeing it. I went and served my baby daddy, and I had a friend serve him. I gave him the she gave him the paper, right? He didn't want to take it, and she just kind of like stuffed it underneath his arm or something, and he dropped the paper. Mind you, my stuff was on there. My information was on there. I don't know if my son's information was on there, but I know my information was on there and his information was on there. So this could have been somebody who left the fucking paperwork right there and somebody else picked it up and been running your shit through the ground all this time. And now somebody caught up. Because it's like if I'm here, like I told you, I'm here up in Westchester and somebody's doing something down in the Bronx. How are you in two places at the same time? You see what I'm saying? You could have even been being investigated with this justice card here. You could even been being investigated, but to somebody don't have access to you, or they used to have access. And like how I told y'all, my shit crashed up in June. My computer, all my computer and my phone shut off the same time. This could have been somebody who lost access and they're caught up now. Okay. So, child, I'm telling you, when they think they're doing something to you, they only doing it to themselves. This could have been a mother figure or a feminine. Okay. This could be a feminine or somebody else's mother with a Knight of Cups. This could have been a child's mother or something. So, yeah, somebody thought they was going to get some victory. Something was moving forward, and boom, ran right into the justice system. So, child, it's getting ugly out here. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Somebody's feeling hella defeated because around that moon, I don't know if they did something around that last moon or they tried something today, but something did not pan out, or they're finding out around now that they're caught up. This little victory they thought they was gonna get, something was successfully moving forward at a specific time. With the justice here, nah. Scales got to be balanced, okay? Truth is being told, things are being revealed. People could be having awakenings. Look at this shit. This is somebody finding out they done fucked up. This could even be somebody finding out they have to come to, they have to turn themselves in, or I'm telling you, they have to have turned in their passport, or they're getting some type of information like, yo, you have to report to the courts. And if you don't, you are fucked up. Something about the system. I feel like there's so much more here, though. So much more. This is ID. They like you need to verify something, and you need to verify it in court. Okay, and they might have not had got the email, or they just getting the email, or got gained back access, and now everything's coming in like you have to be here in the morning at 8 o'clock, and it's like I live 2 hours away, like, or I, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the paperwork. They don't have something. They don't have something of yours. And it could have been realizing, like, whoever this was is realizing that they have been being investigated. Both of y'all could have been being investigated, but you're cleared and you know nothing of it. Nothing of it. Now things are just moving for you. But whoever this is, they have to show up somewhere with some type of documentation. And I don't believe they have it because this is how they looking. So they could be finding this out tonight, or this fucking message is gonna blow their ass out the water. Mm-hmm. Yep. And this is a big company. This could even be the courts. This could even be the courts. Somebody being judged, a hierarchy being judged. Crazy work. I love these fucking cars. They are so cute. Let me see what this is. This is so cute. Mm. Yeah, and with the ally, it says support alliance. So I told you somebody came in with this mentor energy, like they was here to help you, but somebody was inconsistent, unhelpful. Told you. Let's read the mentor. This person is supposed to be some type of guidance or wisdom, but somebody was overreaching and lecturing. Wow. What else card we got here? Access. Access says entry permission, connection, narrow access, high cost. Told y'all. I cannot make this shit up. Let's see the aftermath. I love these fucking cards. I heard wasn't really thinking, wasn't looking, wasn't searching for the answers to the moonlight. When I saw your face. I don't see aftermath. Bureaucracy process paperwork. Okay, procedural blockage. I'm trying to tell you, can't make it up, baby love. And then we got the system here. Let's see what the system says. System says institution structure, platform, impersonal pressure. I told you if this was like some online shit, somebody could have been tapping into your shit to delay you or block you doing some type of codex. I heard, or coding, or thought they was, thought they was in there, thought they was winning. And nah, everything is a blueprint. Everything is a paper trail. Look, with the system, this is giving me like, um, you know how they have those like a computer room and all the computers be or this is even like a, oh my God, what do they call it? You know how they have those computer rooms where it's the big machinery and you can go in there and do certain things for it to work around the whole building? Yeah, my mind is not there right here, right now. Let's look for the aftermath. I want to read all of them so you can see because it's really short. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. What time is it? My baby got 4 minutes, Pop. Oh, aftermath says aftermath lingering effect. Fallout, long tail. I told you, this could be somebody you no longer fuck with, and they decided they were gonna take vengeance on you. And it's like, cool, do what you need to do, but do unto others as you want done unto you. So when somebody think they could be praying on you or speaking over your life, or it's all about intention. That's what you get karma for. Is your intention. It's not the act. It's the intent. And remember, I told y'all the thought the thought already sets stuff in motion before it is even carried out, because that's when you start accumulating your fucking karma. And you know how sometimes you be like, fuck that bitch. And then you'll turn around and buck your toe. Karma, instant. Hmm. Yeah, raggedy bitch. I already read delay. Let's look at shock. It says surprise, disruption, chaos, loss of control. Told you this could be somebody spazzing out. Mm-hmm. Wigging the fuck out. And then we got bureaucracy. Let's see. Did we already read bureaucracy? Probably botching up the word. Yeah, the paperwork and everything. Somebody's shocked because some type of paperwork. Yeah. Some type of paperwork. I'm telling you, in the justice system, they received something, some type of court documents. This could even be like a subpoena, bitch, to show up for work. And they're like, oh my God. Let's get one of these. And I'm only doing today because um yesterday I came on this morning and I did that live, but I was cursing too much in it. I ain't like it. But it was a nice because Ra came out for the in this deck. Oh, here go my evil eye. Ra came out when the sun was setting. It was so beautiful. But I was cursing too much in the reading. But yeah. I said, let me go balance it out. I had a good day though, y'all. Did y'all have a good day? How was your new moon? How was your new moon? Beverly. Hey Beverly. Congratulations. Crazy how you're in New York. This my story. I'd love to talk later. My friend mine story. Yeah, just email me. Has everything crazy Scientology. Ooh. I don't trust the government out here. I want to trust the government nowhere. And it's so funny because I did another reading. Not another reading. I had did another channel messages that I said I was going to do last week, but I ended up just freestyling it. And it says, do not trust the government. That's crazy. I'm going to do it then. That's confirmation for me to do it, for you to say that. Spirit will always try to bring you back. Like you see how sometimes you forget certain little things and bring it back all together. Hmm. LA is a dark place. I'm telling you. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you need to Louis Falcon. Maybe you need to start a channel and tell your story. You'll be surprised how many people relate. Tap in. This could be confirmation like your story could definitely help somebody because people might not want to say anything because they feel like they're going to be judged or feel foolish or you know what I'm saying? Like for what? Everybody go through stuff. They just hide it. They just mask it very well. Congratulations, New York. Yes, big up New York. The next one, y'all. Crazy how, yeah. Hi, Shani. Can I DM you later? This resonates with me. Yeah. Go into the main page and send me an email. I'm gonna okay. Start your channel. This could be confirmation for you to start your channel. Speak out, home and wishing well. Yeah. So whatever they think they're wishing for you, whether good or bad, it's just gonna be a dry fucking day for them. Hmm. Yeah. And that's what people do. All they could do is run their fucking mouth. You true to this, not new to this. You know what I'm saying? Peaks of joy. Hell yeah. You always stay in a vibration, a high vibration. You could see without even seeing. A lot of motherfuckers can't see in the dark. They too scared. Dragon's Lair. They are too fucking scared. 7:17 on the clock. Let's get one of these and close out, y'all. Pop. Time to lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, go lay down. Okay? Go to sleep. Go in there and go to sleep. Yeah. Night, night. Love you. Let's get one of these guys. I'm gonna close out. Maybe I should come back because I'm up. Confirmation. I had such a good day. I wish y'all could have seen that sunset. I'm trying to set up something hopefully soon that there's a helpline for those people so we can start getting names and the people that are in these organizations and start connecting. Let me tell you something. Come around. You might feel like that's what you want to do, and I'm not saying don't do it, but a lot of these motherfuckers be so corrupt. They You don't even have to worry about that. Worry about helping people. You know what I'm saying? Worry about helping people. Don't worry about the other people who need to get karma. They will get it. Because I'm telling you, once your conscience start knocking, it's a different ball game. People could say they could do this and they could do that, but when you have to sit down and think about some stuff that you might have did, that shit will bother you. Turn around. That shit will bother you. And some people might do things and forget about it, and then something might occur and it come back and they stay you, huh? Go lay down in there in his room. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna bring you when he I'm gonna come off in a little bit and then I'll put you in your bed, okay? What was that? She said, "Don't worry. Look, one ring circus. Yeah. When people think they are fucking playing with you, they are playing with them fucking selves. That's why I tell you, don't go out your way to do nothing to nobody. Cause you only manifesting it for yourself. Bone collector. So I'm telling you, this could be somebody who you thought was a friend child. And they were just coming around to collect, collect, collect. Look at these mice hanging upside down. Look at them hanging upside down, trying to get any little bit of information. Yeah, look, coming in like they so sweet and quaint. Look, this could even be an elder. Yeah. Look, look at her trying to tippy toe through there, looking through something, trying to get information. Unexpected visitor. So somebody could even be trying to pop up. Listen, I'm the type of mother lover. You can't pop up over here. I will be in that motherfucking window watching you knock on my damn door. Look at them watching. And you will be standing out there knocking for mother. I don't care who it is. My daughter came here one time, knocking, knocking, knocking. And I was just like, I eventually let her in though. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you see motherfuckers coming, you see their thoughts, you could hear them thinking the negative energy before you even, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a TikTok. You read that well about all of this. I'm telling you, I'm planning all of those things. Gang stalking is real. Yeah, traffic. Yup. They'll set my yup. Yes, they will. Okay. It's all real. Okay. And the minute you start tapping in, they'll fucking with you. Like my other channel, they fucked with my other channel so bad, y'all. So bad. So bad. I had did this one reading about a CULT and my channel was going so good. I went from getting like 500, 900 views to fucking 24, 18, 10, 5. You hear me? Yeah, details, details, wide open. And that's what they do. The minute they realize that you're really tapped in, they'll let all the karmic shit and all the low vibrational motherfuckers excel, excel, excel. But the minute they can see you and you're tapping into some shit or you know too much and it's like, how the fuck? Yeah, they will definitely try to discourage you, disable you. Yeah, disable you. Let's get one of these so we can close out. It's 221 in the chat. Thank you for all the likes, y'all. I really appreciate it. And don't be scared. Do your channel. And one thing, you don't have to go out your way to make sure somebody else get karma or somebody else this or somebody else that. Focus on yourself and what your mission is and what you want to do. And the chips will start to fall where they fall. You don't have to watch and wait for nobody to get karma. You don't have to be saying nobody name. 222 on the clock. You in full alignment. 222 on the clock. Because I'm telling you, when that shit red, when that conscience get ready to start knocking, you better believe it. You better believe it. Golden Palace. And I said something about golden on here too. I said something about a gold saxophone. So I'm gonna definitely come on. I'm yeah, rescue. You'll always be saved by the divine. You'll always be saved by the divine. Divine is gonna always put you up on game to make a certain move to let you know like what you need to do before they have you stuck anywhere. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Let me get one card to close out. Close out, close out. So yeah. And that's the thing. You could even been thinking somebody was coming in your home once you leave, searching around, snooping around. Could have been security, could have been maintenance, it could have been anybody. Okay? You might have noticed certain things. You know, your spirit told you don't drink the juice, pour it out. It's a reason. Certain things you know that you have or you use and it smell like somebody poured chemicals in it. Throw that shit out. You know? Yeah. So this could even be like maintenance. Gentle gardener. Yeah, this could be somebody who was supposed to be taking care of the place or plumbing or I remember this guy. Mind you, they had just came and did the maintenance. This nigga came, face all masked up and shit. And I'm like, he was like, oh, maintenance. Mind you, when the exterminator come, the the when the exterminator come, the maintenance come with him. Even two of them. You're coming here talking about maintenance. Where's the maintenance man with you, exterminator man? And he only had like one little spray bottle and a little bucket. You're not getting up in here, motherfucker. You're not getting up in here. I'm a woman. You're not coming up in here because I hate to have to kill your ass in here. Okay? And then leave my poor baby. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, sir. You won't be maintenance and shit up in here. And it's so funny because I was already by the door. Okay. I was just about to go downstairs and do the laundry. So I'm putting my shoe on. So I heard the front door come open. So I'm looking out the peephole. The motherfucker came to my door. Why you didn't go to her door? And then when he left and said, and I was like, he was like, oh, but it's exterminator. Not today. You won't come in here today. Oh, it's mandatory. Not for me. Okay. Not for me. That motherfucker did not go to the girls next door. So I knew it was a fucking setup. Bitch, I'm telling you, my spirit would be telling me, I don't care. You're not gonna catch me slipping. Hell no. That C word, them too. The C word, you were, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, my fucking channel was booming. And them niggas just banged on me, yo. Banged on me. I think I must have got like, there was one video I did. I think I got like 2 K or something. Or maybe even three, or maybe one. I don't know. But it was up in there. And after that, my channel, I was getting like a little 92, 52. After that, brought a bitch. They just, and then they demonetized me, right? Never got a strike, never got anything. Maybe a little couple of not even copyrights, but you know how they'll tell you you have a song or something? You'll have a song and then they'll just have you erase the song or whatever, but you didn't get a strike. No strikes, nothing. And they demonetized me. Hmm. Like, bitch, I don't need your little YouTube money. This YouTube money was snacks for my baby. I'm telling you, this YouTube money I was getting was fucking snacks for my baby. I kid you not. Mhm. Like, y'all niggas ain't stopping shit. That's why I be trying to tell you. People be so worried about trying to stop you from doing certain things. Like, bitch, I'm a Virgo. I have multiple hands in multiple things. Y'all will never catch a bitch slipping. Ever. Not saying we don't have some bad seasons, but bitch, we ain't never gonna be too far off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And because you don't tell people your business or they don't have access, nobody don't know nothing about what's going on with me. Nothing. At one point, I wasn't even telling my kids nothing. Nothing. Because I don't know. You might go slip and say something you might think is invaluable, but it'd be something to, Yeah. And it ain't on no paranoid shit, but you have to protect what's yours. You have to protect yourself. Yes, Snow White vibes. We learned as kids, don't trust strangers. Like when Snow White was alone with the witch. Yeah. Why you want to give me this apple? My mama told me don't eat from nobody. Yeah, yeah. Everybody just needs to be aware of it and start to see people afraid to say you know, but really get the facts before yesterday. Because some people, yep. It's so funny because my daughter, she would watch she would watch all these crazy shows like Final Destination. We all watched it though when we were younger, but certain stuff I just don't watch, like horror stuff. I don't watch it anymore. She would watch like not Purge. What is that show called? Paranormal. Is it Paranormal Activity? I don't know, but she used to watch them dark shows and with like, g- damn, there was like a whole series of them. Them shits was scary. Shit will be moving. And it was so scary. I can't recall the name offhand. 222 in the chat. But she would be watching those and watching them eating and just kicking. And I'm like, girl, how do you watch that? That shit is mad scary. She was like, I'm not scared. But we were watching The Purge. And we were in the bed, and you know how when you fucking or something, and the bed is like creak, 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 creak. I was like, what is that noise? It was me and her best friend and her in the bed with the baby. Well, my son, he was asleep. My baby was asleep. And my other son, he was with his grandmother. And we were having like a girls, and we were watching that The Purge. When I tell you my daughter was trembling, she was trembling to the point where we could hear the bed hitting the wall as if I was like, what? She was like, I'm scared. I was like, girl, how are you scared of this? She was like, we need to be scared of this instead of the spiritual stuff because we can see these niggas. And ever since she said that, completely changed my mindset on it. Like, you are so right. And we be so scared of the unknown, not knowing like they can't really do nothing to us. When we be scared, some of them be trying to get our fucking attention, even though there are dark energies. But you have to, if you a scary motherfucker, you're gonna be scared all the time. But most of the time, they be trying to get our attention to what's going on this earthly shit. Yeah, something about a gardener or a garden confirmation. You guys could live by a garden or a mountain or something that you were trying to plant or build or grow. They wanted to make it very difficult and hard for me to say all of this, but somebody getting caught up and they could be in the justice system. These could even be officials, okay? Falsifying documentation, um, I heard interchanging paperwork or doing stuff with paperwork, falsifying shit. Like it goes so bad. Yeah, Wizard of Knowledge and Gentle Gardener. I feel like you have the energy where you can help people understand without putting any fear in them, you know? All right. Close out. Last card. Commitment. Yeah, Dragon's Lair. 36 star. Yeah, you have a certain light and you help people unlock themselves. Because you see the key here and the whole. You help people unlock their spark, their purpose. You're committed to something, or you need to be committed because these motherfuckers out here, they are ready to drag people for filth at all costs. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's a typo. I know when niggas is trolling and when you just, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I'm telling you, my friend, he and I feel like a government. Yeah. Yeah. You got to be careful. You got to be careful what you be signing up for and what you be connecting yourself with. And you might think it's you getting some type of success or awards or accolades, but no, you just be tying yourself to certain things. And I be telling y'all, like a lot of people, they always like free shit. They always be grabbing. You see them people on Black Friday, they go in there, the first 150 people, you get a certain ticket. And I'm like, all that free shit, half of y'all don't even know. Y'all just be connecting with certain things that's of a low vibration. Now you out there sitting there waiting for that free shit. It's not what you expect once you get there. Now you out there done froze your ass off. Somebody could have came by and ran up on the side of the road and half of y'all sitting out there. So sometimes that free shit will have you fucked up. It don't be a benefit. It be, you know what I'm saying? And they know, said, especially black people, they know. And I'm not just saying black people. Let me not say that. I take that back. But they be in the hood talking about they giving out free book bags, free this. And the organization that's giving you the shit is the one that's fucking snatching. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You have to be careful who you come into agreements in or who you allow. Like a lot of people on here, I don't be taking a lot of people readings. Like if my spirit tell me no, no, I can't do it. I don't care how. I remember I had did a reading about the whole hood lost when they took you king. Just her fucking name alone was sketchy. I was like, and then when I spoke, I tapped and I was like, the spirit was like, it's a hell no. Hell fucking no. So she must have been coming to, she probably had some parts, you know? You won't have me fucked up behind you and your bullshit. Best connected to California and the woods up here. All that is connected with an account from the, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so it says a true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibilities to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your oneself will engage the highest self in another. I told you. I told you. So sometimes when you think somebody's doing something nice for you, it's always some type of hidden agenda. And I'm not saying all the time, but more than likely, especially these big wigs in these places, like, why are you taking such an interest in me? But then you want to come with certain little stipulations. You want to say, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then once we in there, it's like the terms unchanged. This is giving me the energy of Back to Night Agent. Some of y'all might need to go watch that or you have been watching it. Where the fucking Chinese lady, and I'm just giving you, I don't know her name, but she was the Chinese lady. She was the Secretary of State. She was the Secretary of State and she took the boy under her wing and she said, who do you think is the most important one in the zoo is? And he said an animal and she said no, the bitch with the keys. Because she can unlock any fucking door in this motherfucker. And remember, the Secretary of State, she kind of had that power. Was she the Secretary of State? I think she was. But anywho, she friended the boy because she knew he was having some backlash from what his father did, right? Just to find out that he was being used as a scapegoat to take the downfall because her and the vice fucking president and another motherfucker was planning to BOMB a certain area and then put it on him as if he was a mole or he switched sides or he was a, you know what I'm saying? A traitor. So be careful. Be careful. I was never one of those who was so licky licky for things. Even my kids, people would ask my kids like, "What's wrong with your kids?" I asked them if they want such and such, and they said no. Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it. They're not gonna just take something just because. You know, how some parents be like, "If you go to this party, eat this and take that." And no, my kids know how to say, "Nah, we don't want that. We don't need it." You know, we don't need it. And just because it's free, so what does that mean? We don't. Especially if we don't need it, why would we take it? So be careful with that licky licky shit too and doing things out of survival mode because you'll always be caught up if that's the case. And now that we look at it, now that I sit here and I think about it, and I said, I'm kind of glad that Section 8 ain't reach out and give me the thing because you hear so many people say now that it's a fucking trap. You get into these low income apartments or the Section 8 or whatever the case may be, and you can't really elevate. You can't make no more than a certain amount if you want to be able to still keep your apartment. So it's like it's not a win-win. It's just to keep you fucking oppressed from really truly moving forward. But it come in the guise as if it's help or oh, this is a good look, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people used to be like, oh, you're crazy because at one point in time, I'm like, okay, I don't need the food stamps anymore. I'm an adult. Like I should be able to buy my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped getting it. I told the lady, like, I'm not going to recertify. This was years ago, though. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good because the amount of money I'm making, or whatever the case, to certain different things I'm into, they would have want to tax me for every single thing, or I probably would have had to end up paying back, or you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at certain stuff like that. Is it really a win-win? Is it a win? You know, and a lot of people, like in foreign, like in Jamaica or Bahamas, they think coming to the America, oh, it's gonna be this glamorous life. Oh, I go off foreign and blah blah blah, horse that and cow fat. But when you get here, you don't know you have to pay tax. You just pay tax on the fucking apple, and at the end of the year, you're gonna have to pay taxes on the taxes that you already pay taxes on. Or you know what I'm saying? They didn't know that when you come here, you have to pay rent. You have to have all these criteria to be able to just rent. Or same thing with car and the car note high. And if you buy property, the house not really yours, and the bank and this and that and all this fuck shit bullshit. So you see, coming to foreign, is it all that good? Is it all what it's cracked up to be? Yeah, you come into a completely different country, but when you could have been done a yard and Sally had the bread, you know, Billy had the cow, you know what I'm saying? What's her name got the pot, Becky got the rice, this one got the vegetable, and y'all can all collectively come together and share it and pour in. You have to be in America finding the cow, finding the rice, finding the vegetable, buying the pot, buying electricity yourself. So certain things that you might think seem like a good deal, it's not. And they will fear you into anything. Oh, you need this, you need that, you need that. You don't need no fucking phone. Really and truly. You don't need no fucking smartphone and all of that. Go get you a flip phone. Put a couple of minutes on that bitch. You need a computer access? Go to the fucking library. Okay? Bitch, I can show you how to live for real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, a motherfucker could never do nothing to me. You don't have no food, take your ass to the pantry. Okay? You better tap in. These people out here talking about they struggling and they suffering. They want to. They want to struggle. They want to suffer. They tell you, oh, but I need this and I need that. You don't need any fucking thing. And 2020 should have showed you that. When you was in that motherfucking house and you had to either stay with people, you couldn't just go and do whatever the fuck you want to do. Should have showed you how to truly, truly live. Okay? So be careful what y'all committing to. Who y'all committing to. Okay? Who y'all committing to? These fucking apartments, y'all feeling like y'all need to live in these high rises and shit. Look, it's all about your intention. Y'all have to live in these high rises for who? To show who? You know how many people I know that lived in the hood and not saying, you know, but lived in the hood or even had them low section income housings or whatever. And that fucking apartment looked like a Beverly Hills, you know what I'm saying? Sweet. So it's all, yeah, all about the details and how you perceive certain things. Okay? I hope this makes sense. I hope it fucking makes sense. There's anything you want, you can have it. I don't care if you live underneath a shed. That shed could be pimped out as if, you know what I'm saying? You ever see some of those little shows or TikToks and apps where the people come on and they be like, this girl lives underneath the earth. She built a whole little, and then you be like, where the fuck she going in them woods and them bush? And when you go in there, you'll be fucking surprised how laid that shit is. It's like she went down up underneath something, but it's a whole world and she dug it out. Dug it out. So y'all can't fucking tell me y'all have to have this and y'all have to have that. Y'all don't have to have nothing. And y'all still be good. Life is what you make it. Because at the end of the day, if disaster struck and there was no electricity, there was no power, there was nothing, nothing, nothing. Y'all would make do. Y'all wouldn't have all y'all fancy things. Y'all would make the fuck do with what you have. Yeah. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna come back on tomorrow. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Home is where the heart is, baby. You ever notice how you wherever you go, you can make it homey. You can make it fit for you. You don't have, and that's the thing. People be saying they need all this glamours and this glitz and shit. But when you go to the hotel, it's a one fucking room. One room. And you're fine with that. So why do you need a big old mansion and be showing off and because you gotta prove to other people? Then people, and I used to tell this person used to say to me, "Oh, you need to go drive over there so they can see your truck." For what? They're not paying for it. They are not paying for it. And that's why people can't stand because they be like, "Oh, I never knew you had this. I never knew you had that." Why did you need to know? For what? It's my shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they swear you're doing something illegal or whatever because you don't want to tell them what you got going on. Because I don't do things for other people. I do things for myself, for me and my family, me and my kids, you know? So you got to tap in with yourself. And I'm tired of telling y'all, we always come back to it's all about you and your intentions. So if you intentionally think that you're going to go say something, do something, sneak this or whatever to somebody else, it's going to be on you. It's going to be on you. Don't be scared to stand up for yourself and set boundaries with people because they don't like that. Yeah. No is a complete fucking sentence at the end of the day. Just because the shit is free, you don't have to participate. Okay. Just because it's free, you don't have to participate. And people feel like they have to do things out of obligation and they don't. And it's so funny. My baby father had said that to me one time. And I was so hurt. So fucking hurt. But when I sat back and thought about it once I got on my journey and everything, and I was like, damn, that motherfucker was just, you know what I'm saying? Putting his boundaries in place just because I was his girlfriend. What does that mean? Like, you know? And then when you when people set boundaries with you who you expect them to do something for you, you don't only one disappointed because that person don't have to do nothing they don't want to do just because. And we do that as parents, as family members, as whoever, because I'm not saying don't help your family and shit, but sometimes you don't have to do it just because that's my mom or my dad or my sister or my brother or my son or my daughter. Like, I don't have to do that. And it's so funny because you'll feel bad about setting that boundary or, not helping or whatever, but they'll be quick to fix their fucking mouth to tell you no. And you be like, you be so hurt. Why? They know how to set boundaries and stand on it. You need to start doing the same. Commit to what? I'm not committing to that. These entities can jump into human beings. Their spirits go out and they jump. Yeah. But they have to be of a low vibration. And then what it said, you remember your higher self, you're going to attract some dark things too, but you'll know what's for you and what's not. And you'll know what to commit to and what not to commit to. So, yeah, you could see people, connect with people all day. But if they are not like a vibrational or energetic match, you're not going to associate. You're going to be like, okay, that's cool. You know how many people say all sorts of shit? Like, you know how many people be like, oh, let's go out. No, I'm good. They like, why? I don't want to. I don't have to explain anything. I don't want to. Because you could see this person. You can it's like they give off this fucking, oh my God, it's like wrapped up garbage. You ever seen something real nice and beautiful and you be like, what's that smell? And when you open it, you be like, oh, this shit is rotten. So be careful. You can tell. You know what's weird? Last night I saw a video about a detective on a podcast. He said that the elites did satanic rituals and covered up what they did to a girl. I wouldn't be surprised. They do that to a lot of people. Your readings resonate with me. Sometimes I'm running on survival mode, steps, setups after setup. Yeah. And you might think like, oh, it was sent by Most High. And it was not. The devil know what you want, and he gonna present it as if, oh, this is some glamorized shit. Not a nigga beating your ass. That nigga running up your credit. That nigga got his homeboys in your shit. Like, he's trying to tell you. You know how Samora said a nigga needs to come with a motherfucking warning sign. Liable to fuck your credit up, liable to beat your ass, liable to, Yeah. And the red flags be there, the warning signs be there, but we be so oblivious. We look past it because it's like, well, let me just do it for the meantime in between time because of bored, out of survival and convenience. Hmm. Yeah, correct. Foundation, yeah. And that's the first thing they do. They threaten your home. And you have to wonder because when certain things be happening, and then now all of a sudden you got problems with your landlord. You ain't never had no problem with them. Or now you owe a bill out of nowhere. It's because they're sending energy or there's things set up in place to make sure that they attack all areas of your life. So you can feel like something is happening. But if you really know your energy and you sit back and you be like, bitch, you're fine. I guarantee you'll be fine. You'll be fucking fine. And that's all they could do is try to get up in your head. But if you a strong head, that shit won't even phase you. You'll be like, next. You'll be like, next. I'ma go, y'all. I'm gonna go drink my kombucha. I was trying to let it cool off a little bit because I don't like to drink cold stuff, especially at night. This is the ginger. Do y'all eat these? Ginger chews. So good. I don't know who needed that, but somebody needed plants and chips. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Anything else? Boundaries keep coming up. I love these cards. These are my new favorite cards. I might come back on a little later. I might not. I want to go watch some shows. Okay. I will tap in with y'all. I might go by the water like I did this morning. I was talking bad shit on that video this morning, son. I was in, I was in it. I felt so fucking good. If y'all would have seen the sunset this morning, y'all. But I was cursing too much. I was cursing too much. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Anything else? Anybody in here? I heard hello. Is anybody up there? You know what energy I was getting to like last night when I was in here after I had did all those dinners and stuff? I was I kept hearing, did you see it? Did you see it? And it's like somebody try to clown you or damn, this shit don't even fit. Somebody try to clown you or you see like how I have my channel. Somebody could have came across your channel and then try to throw your ass up in a group chat on those. Yeah, ending. Throw you up in a group chat and they were trying to discuss you and have conversations. And one person they brought the shit to, that person was like, oh, I'm not into none of that shit. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. That shit is this and that shit is that. And it's because every single thing you said with whatever they showed this individual spooked the hell out of them because it's every single thing that's going on in their relationship. And it's like, how would you know that? You know? So tap in. I'm telling you, spirit will use you in the most subtle way. Okay. But I'm going to come back. I don't know when I'm going to come back. Maybe tomorrow. I have to check my calendar and see. But I'm going to come back and do these. And I'm going to come back and do that other one about the GOV. It's not about them, but there is a message in there that says, don't trust the GOV. So, yeah, I'm going to come back and do that. But Monday is what's hidden. So we're gonna find out what's going on in the shadows, especially like how um especially like how we're coming up off of the new moon today. So I feel like, well, let's see what's coming in for you guys. What's coming in for you guys? Six of Wands, victory and success. I don't even need to cut no more. Yeah, rest and restoration. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. So that's what y'all manifested. Success, recognition, stardom. Okay, this is like even viral energy. You could be coming into some money, inheritance, building a legacy, being able to rest a little bit more, working smarter, not harder, you know? Oh, I want a sandwich. I want a sandwich. Somebody could be hungry. Okay. So I love y'all. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares, all the engagement. I really truly appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing day, night, morning, wherever you guys are. I hope it's very productive. I hope these messages were helpful. I hope you got a little clarity, a little understanding. And I hope to see y'all again on the next one. Hopefully you guys subscribe, and when I post, you'll see it. Go check the community board to see, anything I have going on or whatever. But Monday, we are doing what's hidden for the moon energy. And if I feel called, I will do whatever sign um rules the moon. So maybe Cancer. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do Cancer and then so forth, so on. So Tuesday, Mars. So it'll either be Scorpio or Aries. Okay. And so forth, so on, unless I'm called to do something else. And sometimes I'll just freestyle confirmation. So yeah, tap in. Y'all could be having paranormal activity. Maybe your maybe that's a confirmation. It's like maybe you need to do Aries and Scorpio on Tuesday as well. So I'm gonna try to fit it in, but y'all gotta remember I have orders. I do, and I cook for people as well. So that's why I might say I'm coming and then I have to pivot because I'm gonna prioritize them because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I hope it's helpful. Well, let me see what you said. A psychic told me to be careful because if I'm investigate the things and my friend, they know I'm investigating. That's why I said, don't be calling no names. Do not put a target on your back. If you want to speak on your story, there's a way you can, tell your story without naming anything. And it's gonna resonate with other people. And it's so interesting. I seen there was a man who was he was like a serial and he was harming women. So they were saying that they put him in the front pages or something like that to see if other victims would come forward. And because sometimes you escape or whatever, you might have not hurt, but you be so fucking scared you don't want to. But I'm telling you, when that conscience start knocking, shit'll be revealed. So you don't have to go out your way to be like, oh, Billy, Bobby, Bo, Becky, and Roger. I'm going dig in your ass. Nope. I'm telling you, their day will come if it's not already coming because you don't know people and what they're really going through. They could come up here glamorize like shit is not happening, and these motherfuckers could have nothing. They could be staying with a friend. They could be, sleeping somewhere they don't have no business sleeping, or you know what I'm saying. So don't be deceived. This social media shit is not it's not real. And that's why I had to tell y'all this morning in that video, like everything I do, I'm very authentic with myself. I do that shit. You know how some people have to go and act like they're buying all this stuff and then say, oh, I bought all this stuff and I'm gonna donate it, but then they just bringing it back to the store to return it. Fake fucking flexing and shit. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a fly ass bitch in real life. So people come on here talking that fuck shit. I'll be like, yes, bitch, let's go. Let's go. Give it to me. All of it. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna eat that shit up. People be like, yo, Kalina, you got a problem. No, bitch, they have a problem. But yeah, that's how you transmute some shit. That's how you transmute some shit. I'm not the one to be trying to fucking go up against because we could do that shit all day. Sometimes I'll engage, and sometimes I'll be like, I don't got time. I'm tired. I need to take a nap. Don't let me take a nap too, bitch. I be on it. Like right now, this is my like this is more so like I should be sleeping right now because I'm supposed to be getting up at like 3, 4. And even if I like doze off like 12, I'll still wake up at 3, 4. Okay. Very disciplined. Yeah. And that's how spirit work. They will send you across certain people to get one little piece of a message. That's why I'm like, some people will come in here and they'll get one little piece and they'll leave because you should already know your story. You shouldn't be coming over here trying to make anything fit. That's why I be telling y'all, be very discerning when y'all listening to certain messages because it's not for you. And you could ruin your life or cause yourself some type of hiccup because you thought something was for you that had nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? Anything I'm saying, it should be already for confirmation or something you thought and you might have forgot, like, yeah, whatever. And then it came up again for spirit to remind you, like, don't forget about that. Like, you need to look into that. And you see, like, how I just said something about Tuesday and Mars and Aries and the thing tap, like, yeah, that's what you need to be doing. That's how I take things for confirmation. Like, yeah, make sure you do that. Because somebody, and look, it says I'm a Scorpio November 3rd. See? So for me to say that, or I say certain things that will just resonate, even though I might not need to say it, it might just come out, it's for a reason. I'm being used to relate the message. Some of y'all could be shamans too. Yep, all the words, the C word, you can't, yep, the G word, yep. What's the G word? The cereal, you know what? Yeah, mentioning name. Yeah, yeah. Don't mention nothing. Don't mention nobody name. You don't have to wait to see nobody get no karma. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. You don't have to wait for nobody to get no karma. That's not your place. For some, and that was would be delaying people because they come on here wanting to know what their ex doing. Are they raggedy? Are they having problems in their relationship? Did they break up? Did the bitch or the nigga cheat on them? And you're like, you sitting here wasting fucking time, precious time that you could have been building, but you weren't about two motherfuckers that's actually living their life, whether they're happy or not. They're fucking living. They not on fucking YouTube worried about your ass. They could give a fuck because they're fucking. They're fucking. They're having fun. They doing everything you're not doing. Okay? Because this nigga's gone. Like, tap the fuck in. That's why I'm like, don't come over here with that fuck shit. Cause I will read your ass to the point where you be like, I don't like this bitch. I can't stand this bitch. But I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm gonna give it to you how I want somebody to give it to me. LA is a funky place. Yeah. Yeah. There's a way you can say things and do certain things without naming any names. People ain't stupid. They'll put it together. There's a lot of smart people out here. I could say one thing and it could resonate and you know, people get their messages differently. Not everybody is like surface level. They can go beyond what you're saying, you know? They know how to tap in. And that's what I tell you. Certain words, if you look up certain words and go back to the etymology and look up the original meaning, you get a whole different concept of what that fucking word mean. Then you go down a rabbit hole and you put a whole thing together and you be like, holy shit. That's why I'm like, time is too precious. Figure out your shit. Worry about you. Learn about yourself. It ain't about nobody else. And when you do understand you, there's a lot of shit that ain't even gonna go over your head no more. You're gonna take note, log it, and move on. You'll know what's for you. You won't be indecisive. You'll just know. You'll know because you'll be trusting yourself to know, like, that's beneficial for me and that's gonna be a fucking burden. I'm good. Let me move around. And it might look enticing and it might be for the moment, but we don't need no microwave fix over here. Throw that shit in the oven and let that shit bake. I'd rather the long haul than a quick fix any day. Yeah. I don't know about them psychics on TikTok though. They be trying to cash grab people. Hmm. Yeah, that's how you do it. There's a whole vocabulary of words, honey. Codes you could put in, even numbers. Sometimes you put certain numbers in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look up the etymology of number 25 to see if you could get a little bit more context because 25 is significant or something could have happened last year. Okay. Somebody might have thought last year they won something, but this fire horse energy is digging in their ass because last year was the year of the snake. Am I lying? So things were shedding and closing out. So when they might have thought they were starting something and building something or doing something off of you, things were actually closing out for you to be able to really take off. So I don't know what they did back in 2025. Somebody could have came to New York and did this. Somebody could be from New York. They could be a Taurus or a Leo, or they could be something could have happened in February or May. You see what I'm saying? The 25th of a month could be significant. If I was y'all, I would go back to every single month till now and look up what happened on the 25th. And maybe it'll resonate. Maybe it'll give you a little bit more context. Somebody could have told you on the 25th, like, you got to get out by the first. And you're like, bitch, don't you got to take me to court? Nope. Got to get out by the 25th. You know what I'm saying? You could have went to the courthouse and they had everything in place, and you're like, how? I've never received anything or whatever. It could be whatever you might be receiving, or you receive something on the 25th. Like, we have to get out on the first. So put it where it fit. Y'all know y'all story better than me. And if it don't fit, don't make it fit. Or something could be happening in 11 days because today's the 14th, right? So 11 days from today would be the 25th. So divine timing, something about 11. Maybe you have 2 weeks to do something, or y'all might need to look into some paperwork because you might have missed something for me to say ally instead of ally with the E. So go back and check your correspondence, paperwork, look into some shit. Maybe I have a trip to New York, or y'all leaving New York and y'all missing something you're not seeing something clear, especially with this new moon. Maybe some type of communication was hidden or something could be in spam folder. Bitch, y'all better tap in. Tap in. Tap in. Maybe spirit was guiding you and leading you to do something, and bitch, you got distracted and veered off. Get back on course, get back on track. Maybe you're gonna miss a deadline and they trying to tap you in like, bitch, you have 11 days to do something. Tap in. Maybe you're moving within by the 25th. You could be even getting some type of correspondence to say like you got approved or. So yeah, I hope everything work out. And I hope if it's anything in the negative with this whole shocking and justice, I hope that it don't resonate. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a good little story or good little message or, just coming across and thank you for the like or whatever. Like, oh, I like her. Let me just check in what she doing? So I look at everything. People to the point where my son be like, Mommy, not everything is a message. And then something will occur, and then I'll be like, remember we was just talking about that. So he'd be like, remember I had told you he said something about the lady up. He went to go help these people move with the cabin and how the lady was lonely and shit. And she was asking him about the Michael Jackson movie, and she said she couldn't watch it because of everything he did to those kids. And then I was like, but he didn't do anything to them kids. Michael was the only one that got cleared. And she was like, he was like, I don't know. And then it's so funny. That was weeks ago. And then something came across my timeline, the art of something. The interviewer, the bodyguard was saying that the people Michael was targeted, all those kids who said that he did something to them, they came out and said that it was a lie. Their parents made them lie on him. And then it's so funny because the one kid said that his dad was so adamant about getting the money, and Michael paid them out because he didn't want to be dragged. And once you do that, it seems like you did something wrong, but it's like, no, he just wanted it like just no. But he was so hurt behind it. And that's when he started really disappearing. We weren't seeing Michael for a very long time, and it takes a toll on you. People keep accusing you of something you didn't do, you know? So it came across the timeline and it said the guy was letting them know, like, even the dad who told one of the boys to do it, he ended up committing SUI because Michael fans have loyal fans. And when that boy came out and said that was a lie, bitch, they was dragging him. You know what I'm saying? They said he passed a little bit after somebody, after the movie came out. And, it's a whole debacle. So I'm telling you, just because you don't see people getting their karma internally, that shit is sitting on that money, knowing that you damn well knew that that boy ain't did nothing to that man. Oh, you have to live with that shit. That's why you see some old people, they be senile and shit. And you be like, what the hell wrong with them? And it's because that conscience is knocking. That's why a lot of them work, they overwork, they're always doing something, always moving. But it's because they be fucked up. That mental work is serious. I'ma go, y'all. I was sitting here like, damn, I wonder if my son gonna come and bring me a sandwich. I was like hoping that like he'll come and bring me a sandwich, but I forgot he said that he going to his friend to watch some wrestling thing or watch something. So let's look up what 25 means if it means anything. It said a quarter day. In England, it's the Lady Day, March 25th. So something could have happened on March 25th. Okay. Midsummer Day is June 24th, and Michael Mass Day is September 29th. Christmas is the 25th. Let's see if anything else. 503 service unavailable. So 53 is significant. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Trey. I didn't get no email from you. Did you email me? Oh, Marilyn Monroe. That's my girl. I got a portrait of Marilyn. I love Marilyn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling them people would try to isolate you. And I've noticed that that's the best way they could do anything to you is when they throw you in isolation and make you feel like you have no one around you. But if you're not mentally strong, that shit will fuck you up. But niggas don't know when they try to do that shit to me, bitch, I be working. You hear me? And I love to be by myself. A lot of people don't know that. I love, 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 love to be by myself. People be like, the way you are, is needs to be studied. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love to be by myself. Damn, I want a sandwich. I'm hungry. Hi, Tree. Oh, Michael passed on June 25th, right? And he was a Virgo. He was born August 25th. Michael is a Virgo. How can't you find it, Tree? Let me show you. I'm going to show you right now. View channel. This is my channel, right? Can you see it? Go up here where it says more. No. Okay, we're here. Tree, you listening? And you see where it says more? You click on that. And all of it, the description will pop up. And my email is right here. EmpressKells@AOL.com. Go over there and email me. I sent you a message underneath a message that you had sent me under one of the videos, and I don't know if you got it. I did press reply, so and what's her name too? Um, Lee from South Africa. She never emailed me. Damn, I got 10 subscribers. Nice. Moving on up. I'm trying to get to 500. Let me look on here because it's hurting my back. So, somebody in here that don't belong in here. Anytime my back start hurting, I know somebody have ill will for me. Thanks for the likes, guys. Okay, I will look. Okay, go ahead. Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out the mouth of God. Blessings, blessings. Yeah, yeah. So that's all, folks. I hope that was helpful. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna go in here, but cut me a piece of pineapple. I got some watermelon, and then I'm gonna get my baby stuff ready for school. But I hope y'all have a wonderful week. If it's just a one-time thing, y'all was just doing a little drive-by and just came across the channel, or if y'all staying, I hope you'll come back if you like. No pressure. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, it's 5 in the chat and 24 likes. Thank you. So 5225 again. Something could have happened the past 3 years, past 2 to 5 years. So something could have definitely happened last year. And then something could have happened in 2023 or 2022. Okay. So put it where it fit for you. If I was y'all, I would just go back and look at the 25th, if you can, of every month and see what happens. And look at the second, and I would look at the second, the fifth, the seventh, and the 25th and see what occurred. And maybe something could come together. Because that's how spirit works. And certain things will happen on certain days, especially like how with me, I write everything down. So I might not understand it at the moment or I'll just log it. But once I go back and look, I'll be like, holy shit. And then I'll just start piecing the things together. And that's how I get my message. So I don't know how everybody else do it, but that's how I get it. I get messages from anything, anything at all. It could be the smallest thing. I'll get a message from it. So yeah, confirmation. I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. I call back all my energy purified and cleansed. Call back all your energy purified and cleansed. Call back everybody's energy in my home purified and cleansed. Close every door. Send all the angels, ancestors, spirit guides back to their resting space. Ashe, Ashe, and I will talk to y'all later, okay? Let me make sure I didn't miss nobody message, and then I'm gone. Some of y'all could have bought a bird. Oh, I saw this orange bird. I've never seen it, but it was like a neon orange. Oh my God, it was a neon orange bird, full body, and it had black wings or a black tail. I've never seen nothing like that in my life. So if y'all know what that bird is, tap in. Put it in the community thing for me. Okay. You say, you know what's weird? I'm not the hater, laugh out loud. But when I told the psychic the story of my friend, her neck started hurting. She said that confirmation my friend was set up. Ooh. So yeah, yeah. And you know what? With the whole friend situation, maybe not keep telling the story. Like maybe you need to decipher the story, break it down. Like what happened that day? What was significant? What stood out? What do you need to learn from it? Because it could have happened to him, but maybe spirit's trying to tell you that something could be occurring or might occur that you could avoid from his story. So don't just hang on to what happened to him, but decipher it, like write it all down. What was specific, how it happened, who was involved, and take certain names, like how I even took the 25 and went and looked it up because it might be a message. It said a quarter day. So it could have been a day when you were supposed to work from 9 to 5, but they sent y'all home early. And when they sent you home early, you found out that it was a gas leak at the company, or something was going on with internal affairs, or when you left, if you wouldn't have left when you left, you wouldn't have seen somebody coming out your building, or you wouldn't have saw something, or you wouldn't have got that free coffee or something. So you have to decipher it, you know? And that's why when I get to 500, we're going to talk about these things, because I'm not in the I'm not in it to delay people. I want to help y'all see what you guys could be doing or using. I already know that I'm the type of person where you can talk to me one time and tell me what's what, and I'll tell you what you need to be doing in your life, in your career. hmm Like I went to the dentist office, and there's this guy there. Um, he's worked there for years, but his voice, he needs to be telling stories. He needs to be like a narrator or a voiceover. Or he was like, "Oh shit, I've never thought about that." I said, "You have that voice." Okay. And it's so funny. When I went back, homeboy said that he did it and he got his first job, $250. So y'all better tap in with your girl. Get us to 500 so we can have our own little community. If anybody knows where we can go on a platform that's I don't know about these things, man. I just be so annoyed. I'll be like, why can't I just do it all in one place? But we'll see. I'll try to figure something out. I spoke to the guy at the Verizon store and he said he would help me because he got a big channel. And he said he used something. I wrote it down. But yeah. So I'm gonna figure it out so we could all chit chat and conversate and stuff. Because if you broke down and told me what happened with him, yeah, if you broke down and told me what was what, I would be able to pick out certain words out of that whole thing and give you exactly what you need. I used to be a reconciler. Okay. So some of y'all could be like a spiritual reconciler. Okay. Where I used to work at this warehouse for Bath and Body in Jersey. I fucking love that job. But they laid off the people who came in last. So I was like number two because I came in last on the 10th. And oh, that lady was so nice, Joanne. Oh, they were so fucking bomb. I love them. Anywho, I used to be a reconciler. So you know how certain palettes is like a overdraw or a negative. It's like, where was the discrepancy? What happened? Somebody must have did not log something. You call me when you know what I'm saying? You call me to find out what happened, where the discrepancy went wrong, and then I will fix it, um, readjust it, and then file it. I love that job. I love that job. Yeah. hmm Say what again? I said, if you were to tell me your story, I would be able to pick out certain words out of the whole story and decipher what it is you need to know. hmm And I always tell people that y'all always hear me say it on the channel. If you've been here before, I'll say it again. I'll make you explain it 3 times because you could explain it to me the first time and I caught what you did not catch. And I'll make you say it 3 more times. And I'll be like, and say it again and say it again until you get it. And you be like, oh shit, I didn't even exactly. That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm good with that. That's why I'm telling you, people will tell you exactly what it is. They'll tell you. You could meet somebody and they'll tell you like I had this one guy tell me that he's not he's single. He's not looking for a relationship. and he's not trying to be on that type of time when we just sleeping together. But then he's gonna ask me if I would be upset if he slept with somebody else. So what are we doing here? Like, what would be the whole point? You're not looking for commitment. I've been gone. From he said that, I was like, okay, let me cut left. Then he's sitting there telling me, like, oh, I'm not looking for a girlfriend, but it would be nice to get to know you. Okay, cool. Would you be upset if I went and slept with somebody else? You know what, sir? I'm gonna let you just be single. You go do what you gotta do. I'm gonna just skate this way. Okay? Yeah. No, email me because I'm about to get off here. I'm about to go eat. It's kind of late for me to be eating, but I have to get me like some type of fruit or something. Make me like a fruit bowl. I'm hungry. I want to eat before 12 o'clock. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Toodles.